Back here on a wild Wednesday night in college basketball. It is Field of 68 after dark here on Sirius XM channel 84. Thanks for staying up late with us, everybody. John Fanta, Randolph Childress, Carter Elliott with you deep into a college hoops night. And let's talk about the Alabama Crimson Tide coming away with a win over LSU 70-67. Your instant takeaway, Cart, on the Crimson Tide finding a way.
That sums it up right there. Finding a way. They needed this win. They had a team coming in at LSU who's one of the best defensive teams in the country. This is a team that's been struggling on offense as of late, both shooting and also being able to take care of the ball and not turning it over. So it was a really much needed win for Alabama. I think it was a good situation for them being able to beat a good LSU team and playing them at home. So they needed this. They needed this win really bad.
Randolph, your biggest thoughts about how the Crimson Tide pulled this out? JAHVON QUINERLY comes in off the bench. Jaden Shackelford with a 20-plus point game performance. Just another night for Jaden Shackelford. And that guard duo, even LSU's defense, one of the best defenses in America, they had trouble containing those two guys. And Alabama gets what was a much-needed win.
Their style of play just gives you so much trouble. Those guys play with so much confidence that you know they're going to shoot threes, they're going to defend, they're going to play hard. It was a hard-fought game. I mean, like I said, I was equally impressed with LSU. I know they lost, and you don't apologize for winning in that league. They're both sitting 3-3 right now, and Alabama has had two of the more impressive wins during the season. We talked about that in the past, and so it's good to see them get back. I mean, we were talking like they were a favorite to win the SEC at one point. Now we've kind of slid off that, but they needed to win. This is a home game for them. They came in. They were struggling a little bit. So this was something that they had to have. But I was honestly more impressed with LSU. I mean, losing days. He only played 12 minutes with that. They lost. They still don't have Xavier Pinson back. He'll be coming back soon. Again, their defense carries. And for them to come into that, to Alabama and play the way they played, I was just really impressed with them.
Keon Ellis made 2 free throws with 5 seconds left to help secure this win. I think Keon Ellis is as big of a glue guy for this team with what they lost with Herb Jones from last year. They've needed Ellis's versatility, the defensive capabilities that he has. He goes for 12 points and 8 rebounds, but you can't talk about Alabama's success, RC, without talking about who Keon Ellis is to Nate Oates' group.
He's the closer for him. I mean, if you notice late game situations, they're putting the ball in his hand to make plays, to close games on the free throw line. He's the guy. So he's the glue guy, but you can tell from the way they play and how they use him, he's the guy that Coach Oaks trusts the most. And that says a lot.
On both ends of the floor, by the way.
Absolutely.
Like, if not only on off, like we talk about Quinterly and Shackelford, and those are the guards that, they're who you bring up first when you bring up Alabama guards. But when it's winning time, like RC said, or it's time to get a stop, or it's time to get a board, you can bet anything you got in your pockets that number 14 is going to make a play. Like he wants the moment too. Like he wants to make the shot. He wants to get the stop. Doesn't matter who he has to guard. He just wants to make a play to win the basketball game. And I mean, that's what he does.
Man, Alabama's a basketball school too, y'all.
It is.
Nate Oates has him going. He really does. And they needed this one tonight. They got it. And JAHVON QUINERLY so instrumental with 17 points. And he joined us from the locker room after a big win for the Tide. Alabama 70, LSU 67 as the Crimson Tide get a big win in Tuscaloosa. And we are joined by their star, JAHVON QUINERLY, who had 17 points in the victory. And JAHVON, congrats on this win. What did it come down to for you and the Tide?
It was a real scrappy game for us. Losing 3 games in a row is tough. We needed to make an adjustment. So definitely getting this dub tonight. It feels good, get our confidence going again. Get us back on the right track. It was a real scrappy, sloppy game, but, I'm just happy we got the win.
On the defensive end of the floor, that's something that I know Coach Oates is always stressing. It has to be that calling card Tell me what goes into that style that you guys are able to play, that toughness that has become synonymous with Alabama.
Yeah, we get up and down the court. So with that being said, we shoot a lot of threes. We got to sprint back, and we gotta stop teams in transition. That's something big that he's really emphasized these last couple of weeks. Is after we get a good look on the offensive end, whether we make or miss it, we gotta sprint back. We gotta stop jogging. And I feel like we answered the bell tonight on that end. We second half we shot 0 for 15 from three. That's real unlike us, but we were able to get some key stops in the second half, and that's what made the game for us. So
I covered you a little bit when you first came on the scene at Villanova,
mm-hmm.
and at Alabama, you have truly found that home. Why has Alabama been perfect for you?
Not to knock Coach Wright and my Villanova brothers, because I still speak with them, religiously. And, I still use things to this day that I learned from Coach Wright and the staff. But, here at Alabama, I'm just able to play a little bit more freely. I'm able to, kind of use my moves to beat guys off the dribble. And, that's something that was big for me in my success in high school. And, just being a big name in high school, I was able to, kind of use my game to beat guys off the dribble and create offense. And, that's something that I got here at Alabama. And, my jump shot is something I really worked on, even though I'm struggling a little bit this year from three. That's something that I really worked on in the offseason and even my redshirt year. Like, I was just shooting the three ball a lot. So kind of with the way Coach wants us to play, threes and layups, not too much mid-range, even though, I believe in the mid-range, but not something we look for here. I really found a home here. And, Coach Oates and the staff believes in me. And, the feelings are always mutual. So I'm just glad I found a coaching staff that, believes in me. And, I'm able to do what I did pretty much in high school and bring that to the college level.
You say that feeling is mutual. So we talk about why Nate Oates is one of the great risers in college basketball. The way he sprung onto the scene, he's one of the best coaches in the sport. Give us something behind the scenes that people don't see every day in Tuscaloosa that reflects just what makes him so good, what makes you believe in him.
Coach is always riding with his guys. These last couple of games I haven't particularly been playing well individually. And, he hasn't lost confidence in me at all. I know I came off the bench tonight. That was something that we agreed on together. I was real successful in that role last year. And, Coach Oates, he's never lost confidence in me. Even sometimes when I get down on myself, he's somebody he's going to come up to me and say, like, I know you're going to turn this around. And, just stay in the gym. Like, you work too hard for your work not to show out there. So, just having that in a coach, that goes a really long way. And, that's what I was always looking for, in a college coach, somebody that just believes in me, even when I'm not particularly playing well.
It's impressive to hear that you were able to manage through coming in off the bench. What was that discussion like?
It was, like I said, it was mutual. I know we needed to change. I know I could provide, a positive spark off the bench like I did last year with the team that we had. And, I just felt like it would do us good tonight. And, I wanted to get a feel for it. And, it played in my favor because I wasn't particularly shooting the ball well these last couple of games. So, I just wanted to try something different, something for the team. And, I just want to win basketball games at the end of the day. So I don't care if I start or come off the bench. I'm sorry.
No worries, JAHVON. I wanted to get your thoughts because you and Jaden Shackelford make up one of the best 1-2 punches in a backcourt in college basketball. What's your best, putting you on the spot here, Jaden Shackelford story? Give us something about Shaq.
On or off the court?
Take us off the court.
That he's the clown. He's a jokester. He's a roommate. So, we're together all the time. But one of my favorite moments, I'm gonna be honest with you, is probably the sweet. Was it the Roundup? It was the Maryland game last year in the tournament when he hit a three to go up. I don't even know. We were hitting so many threes that game, but he hit a three, and it just, man, the place went crazy. And last year it wasn't really a lot of fans in the arenas, so just to hear like our fans go crazy after he hit the three, it was just a really good experience. I passed the ball to him too, so I set him up for it, and that was a really good moment between us two. And that's my guy, that's my roommate. That's my brother. So just happy he's on the right track, and we pushing each other to try and win another SEC championship.
And that brotherhood is strong, JAHVON, and very happy for you and your success. Congratulations on the performance and a big win over a tough LSU team. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, John. I appreciate it.